Hello everyone, so right now I am at the Las Vegas Regional. I'm not entirely sure if you can hear me since the announcer's kind of going. But yeah, I woke up very early this morning. I got like all the gym stuff squared away. I probably did explain that I'm not going to be posting too much of the regional itself on the previous week's episode or something like that. But right now it is the first day of the regional. I got in pretty early. The wristband pickup was at 11 o'clock-ish. I showed up at like 10. The line was very long, but the pickup itself was pretty quick. Once we got in, there was an additional line to actually get into the venue itself. And that took quite a while. I ended up sitting in the line, like literally sitting on the ground, waiting for the line to actually start moving. And then once we got in, everything was pretty cool. I got into the competitor kit line as well, and I actually got some of it. So right here is the Lily's Determination that they give out as the promo for competitors. I'm also going to show like the actual playmat as well on top of it. Well, I guess I can kind of show it like this. Oh shit, it's upside down. Mega Gardevoir. But I'll show a better like video of it. Probably like right now. As of right now, while I'm at the regional venue, I have not sent in my team list yet. I did not finalize it because I'm still kind of in the middle of determining whether or not I want to bring Dragonite or Incineroar. And that's pretty bad. I have until like tonight to figure it out because the team list submission ends at 5:30 tomorrow morning. And I have to be here at 5:30 in the morning. So that's kind of funny. In addition, there are like a bunch of vendors here at the venue. And I got like a little something. I like these 3 booster packs. They're pretty cheap. Got them for a total of like $10. I mean, they are Japanese, that's why they're pretty cheap. I'll probably show a little bit of that as well. But anyways, yeah. Today, I was just mainly here to pick up all my stuff so I don't have to rush tomorrow morning. As you can see, like my competitor bands, stuff like that. There is like an additional voucher to get like the championship gear that you still have to buy on your own. The voucher is good for at least for like 1 set or something like that. Actually, I don't really know how it works. I'll probably figure that out soon. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of B-roll because I still have a lot of stuff to do today. I really only came to check out where everything is happening and stuff like that. I did not bring my portable charger to charge my actual phone, and that's like probably the biggest thing that's hurting me right now. The main goal for this weekend is to just play the game. I don't really have any like big expectations. I don't plan on making it to day 2 or even to finals, top cut, anything like that. Because at the end of the day, it is really my first regional ever. And it would be kind of overzealous to try to get top cut and stuff like that. It'd be nice. It really would be nice, but I need to think about my own mental. I am going to be playing a lot of Pokemon over the weekend. I really want to focus on my own clarity of thinking. Making sure that I'm not throwing games for fun or playing too emotionally. The objective of this weekend, this regional, is to have fun. That's really it. I will have another opportunity to play at a regional at the Toronto Regional because I did sign up for that. I got into registration, I bought my ticket, stuff like that. That's going to be in January, so we'll see how that pans out. Another thing is that I don't really plan on vlogging a lot during the competition days. So like Saturday and Sunday when the games actually start, I don't plan to vlog any of that. If I happen to get any footage, then that'd be nice, but I'm trying to focus solely on how I'm going to be performing in the tournament. So this is probably the most that you're ever going to be seeing of me here at the venue. But yeah, for now, I'll just leave it at that. All my thoughts are kind of getting jumbled up. I have a lot of stuff to do still today. I only really came here for my own stuff so I don't have to rush tomorrow. That's about it from me on day 1 of the Las Vegas Regionals. See you guys later.
2, 3. One left.
Take another one. Take another one. Aww. Aww, that's close. Aww.
Slightly easier.
So close. Oh, come on. Last one, last one. Oh, so good.
Good morning, everyone. It is 6:01. Oh my god, I don't know if you can see that, but it is 6:01. This is the first actual play or day of play for the Pokemon Regional. It's gonna be very interesting. Since it's my very first tournament, I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself to perform well, or like place well. It's more about the performance of myself. I'm probably not gonna be doing a lot of these vlogs after this little initial check-in here, but maybe like post check-in in terms of like for the rest of the day or tomorrow, stuff like that. And yeah, I really hope to just have a lot of fun, see how it is in terms of like the competitive scene. I had like a little dip of it into like the Chaos Cup, but it did get stressful towards the end because it turned into like best of one. Not much else for me to say here, except that I hope I do my best and see where the day takes us. So right now I'm sitting in my car. It is 7:03. The tournament has ended for me, at least. Day one, or technically day two of the regional officially ended. TCG, when we were walking out, was still going, which is kind of crazy. Just a quick little recap. I can't really go too in depth into it because it's still kind of really sinking in. I went 3-5 today. My very first regional competition. Not very bad for not bad for a starting record. I did have a little bit of friendly fire going on in the first round. I got paired up against one of the local homies. I quickly took him out. Then it was rough for basically the rest of the tournament. Since I did bring such a popular team, there was a lot of people countering it, and it kind of was a bummer. That's okay though. It was all about the experience, and that's all that really matters. Tomorrow, I am going to be participating in the League Cup that's happening on Sunday early in the morning. I won't be running back the same team. I'll be using something different because I'm pretty sick of this team. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of the regionals. I'll probably see you guys later. Good morning. It is the last day of the Las Vegas Regional. I'm back to participate in a League Cup that's happening in an hour from now. It is 7:30. Possibly prize out depending on what happens. Maybe watch a little bit of the finals. And also kind of checking out the championships gear because I did see that. I do have like this voucher. It's kind of worn out right now, but kind of seeing what that's all about. Basically just spending more money. For the League Cup, I'm bringing the first original team that I ever brought to my very first local, with a twist of instead of Rillaboom, I'm bringing Sinistcha instead. Sinistcha is going to be acting like a support Pokemon, keeping my Archaludon alive, stuff like that. The team is a rain team with Archaludon, so Archaludon, Pelipper, Basket Legion, Incineroar, Sinistcha, and Goldango. So yeah, hopefully that'll be a little fun. I don't expect to do well in the League Cup itself, but you know, I just need the practice really, getting my thought process straight, things like that. Keeping my mental. I think that's the best way of putting it. Since I forgot to bring my other phone, there's probably not going to be a lot of recording going on unless I delete like a lot of things. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Good morning, everyone. Since it was a pretty long weekend, I decided to take yesterday off, Monday, but today is Tuesday. And it is, of course, leg day. The best time of the week. Once again, we're going to be doing the basic stuff, so back squats along with leg extensions and calf raises. Keeping it kind of simple today. What I eventually do want to incorporate into my workouts are ab workouts because my core is terribly weak. Maybe not terribly, but it is pretty weak. Have not worked that out in a few months. The regulation format for Pokemon VGC is going to be changing from Reg H to Reg F. I'm not entirely sure what the specific rules for that format is, but I know that that has Paradox Pokemon, Urshifu, some of the Ruined Pokemon, stuff like that. And that starts in December. There's one more League Challenge happening at the end of November, and that'll be like our nice little wrap on Reg H for us. I plan to bring the same team that I brought to the League Cup that happened on the final day of the Las Vegas Regionals. That's because I found a lot of success with that team compared to the team I actually brought to Regionals. I might have to tweak the team a little bit because I have lost due to some careless mistakes that I made in terms of like EV spreads or even the Terra types. So I'll be doing that within the next 2 weeks. Other than that, it will just be preparing for Reg F because in the middle of December, like the week of the 13th or so, there's going to be 2 different League Cups happening in the same weekend. So I'm going to really have to prepare for that. Probably playing a lot of like Pokemon Showdown, actually doing like VOD reviews, finding a team that I really like, stuff like that. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting time in the weeks to come. I'm about to reach the gym shortly, and I'll be seeing you guys all later. Good morning. Today is Thursday. Since it is our second gym day, it is going to be our chest day. We are going to be doing incline bench press, pec flies, lat raises, basic stuff once again. I should probably find out a more optimized routine in order to increase strength. Of course, without hurting myself. That's probably like the most important part. There are two things that really matter to me when I am training, and it is the efficiency and the efficacy. Because I really don't have a lot of time. The ideal gym workout for me lasts around like 30 to an hour. And that is mainly because I don't want to be in the gym for too long, or a lot longer than I have to be. I would rather just be in and out, do everything I have to do, and I don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. That goes kind of hand in hand with being able to do other things within the day. If I can get these workouts down to a T where I don't have to spend too much time in the gym and I can also make gains, that would be so ideal. I don't have to worry about being late to anything. I don't have to worry about not being able to hit all of my goals. So right now, I'm at the gym. I'll be seeing you guys later. Good morning. Today is the 22nd. It is Saturday, and it is back day. I'm not going to be doing deadlifts today. Just going to keep it simple. Lat pull downs, cable rows, bicep curls, or Zotman curls technically. It's going to be a very busy day for me. I'm going to be editing like crazy. There's a lot of footage I have to cut through, because I had the additional 3 days of the Las Vegas Regional. I'll probably throw that in the beginning of the video and then just kind of cascade through it chronologically. I think that's the correct word. But it'll be a pretty good one, I'd say. Honestly, I'm also kind of thinking of just splitting the two, but that's probably a bad idea. Anyways, I'll probably keep it short today. If I come up with anything else, I'll probably have it show up later in the video. But right now I'm heading towards the gym, and I'll be seeing you guys later.